Alright, today is day 23 of No Fap for me. Now, the main theme of this week, I'm recording this on a Thursday, the main theme of this week has been a new normal. Last week it was all about how do I get out of the home so that I don't mess up. This week has been how do I enjoy this new rest of my life, this new chapter of my life that I have. It really does feel like the beginning of a whole new chapter in my life, and that's why I feel this one could go on forever. And it's a really good feeling. If anybody watching this is 14, 15, 16 days into NoFap, and it's already feeling like you can't contain it anymore, just hang in there for one more week. I promise you. It's one of the weirdest feelings in the world. It feels like you've been swallowed into this NoFap reality, and it's a new normal that you will enjoy. Now, the other theme that I felt, last week the main theme was I can't wait to go out there, even if I expect to have a bad day at work, let's go anyway. I still feel that I like to go out a whole lot more. So before NoFap, I had a couple weeks where I had very busy schedules. I work at 2 jobs right now, and for a couple weeks I had really wacky schedules. And the best way I would describe it is, I feel like before I even got to go home to completely recharge, the next day would whack me right away. It was like there was not even time to catch a breath. It doesn't help that a lot of times my schedule isn't all that fixed either. I get a call, something changes and all that. It just feels like before I even recovered from yesterday's, imagine falling off of riding a bike, and before you get to recover, you have to keep riding, right? It almost feels like that. That's the way I would describe it. Okay, but these last couple of weeks, it's actually the days off that make me feel like I've been whacked over and over. Oh my God, Friday, I got nothing to do. What am I going to do to distract myself, to keep myself from masturbating? Oh my God, Saturday, especially if I answer a phone call and it's from some girl that I kind of like, and I'm sitting at home talking to her. Oh my God, the temptation is just incredible. What am I going to do on Saturday? It's those days that I feel whacked over and over and over again. It was so weird. I've never had an inversion like that where having time to recharge was bad, and having a weird work schedule was good. It was the weirdest inversion I ever felt in my life. But that was because I really wanted to push through not masturbating. Now that I've gotten into a new normal, I don't know if I'll still feel that way next week. I'm still feeling that way because of the momentum that's carried over from last week. But I hope it keeps going, because it's making me a lot more motivated to do things that I normally would not have done. So at the tutoring center where I work, we had a new employee that I was kind of a little bit nervous around working with. I hate to sound like a bigot, but what had happened was, in a lot of other workplaces I've been at, sometimes the work culture can become very cult-like. So if you don't beat at the same wavelength as your coworkers because of differences in eating habits, because of differences in family structure, because of differences in religion, a lot of times people just don't think you have a life. And so if you want to take a vacation, you get the wackiest vacation days. At my last job, a lot of times I didn't get my vacation confirmed until last minute. Thank God we're still under a partial lockdown, right? I can only imagine how I would book a vacation, let's say to Gdańsk, Poland. At my last job, my boss was always telling me, oh, I'll let you know next week, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, if that will work. How do you book an airline ticket if you don't know your vacation ideas until the last minute? I never really figured that out. That's part of the reason why I left that job. But I think part of it is just a lot of my coworkers don't agree with Gdańsk, Poland, right? If I told my boss, hey, I want to go to Cancun, when would be a good time? I bet he would probably put a higher priority to it. I can't say he'll magically make the schedule work, but in his mind, Cancun is worthy of a vacation. Gdańsk is not, right? That's unfortunately how it works in a lot of workplaces, right? In his mind, if you want to go see a movie, let's say, what's some movies I saw? I saw Lightyear earlier this summer. Let's say I want to see Lightyear, and my coworker wants to go pick some other movie, but he wants to go see it with his girlfriend. In my boss's mind, those 2 days off just have different priority values to them, right? Just because of his own life experiences and all that. And so earlier this month, when we acquired a new team member, I thought that the way he talked really upset me. Everything was revolved around family life, everything was revolved around religion. But then I realized that we have something in common. We're both human. So I tried to put a human touch to it all. And to my surprise, he was okay with that. Now here's the thing. I made a resolution in 2021 to try going on a more traditional vacation because of how much disapproval I got from going to Gdansk in years past. I thought that if I went to Cancun, it might all just work out. And unfortunately, I don't like Cancun. But I'm gonna give it one try. Because, first of all, I don't know if I don't like it. I've never been there. And second of all, I do think it will allow me to be like one of those people. And so the next time after that, if I go to Gdansk, if I go to Wallace, Idaho, if I go to other places, go stargazing, or eventually actually go to space, right? And a lot of my coworkers may not approve of those places. I'll just be one of them and have a human life, right? And I'll have to see, because Cancun is probably going to add a lot of anxiety to me, and I hope to go during a time of the year where I can immediately follow up that trip with some other trip that actually gives me pleasure. Maybe go to Cancun, come back for a few weeks, go to work for a few weeks, and have people accept me for who I am, and then go to Gdansk. That's what I'm thinking of doing. That way I can get acceptance, and then if it doesn't go too well, I can recharge myself, right? Anyway, day 23, and all of a sudden I feel empowered, and I feel free, and I feel like I want to go out there and express myself, and also be like one of them. Thanks for watching.